Throughout the course of history, stories of loyalty and trust have often shaped the destinies of nation and individuals alike. Yet lurking in the shadows of these tales are acts of betrayal so shocking, so unexpected, that they have left indelible marks on the fabric of time. Today, we delve into some of the most astonishing betrayals in history. Stories you may never have heard, but which forever changed the world. Let us journey back to ancient Rome, a civilization renowned for its grandeur and intrigue. While many know the infamous tale of Julius Caesar's assassination, few realize the depth of the betrayal that unfolded. Among Caesar's closest confidants was Marcus Junius Brutus, a man Caesar regarded almost as a son. Brutus, however, conspired with other senators, believing that Caesar's power threatened the Republic. On the Ides of March, 44 BCE, Caesar entered the Senate, unsuspecting of the fate awaiting him. As the conspirators struck, Caesar reportedly saw Brutus among them and uttered the now legendary words, "Et tu, Brut? You too, Brutus?" In that moment, the betrayal was not just political but deeply personal, echoing through history as a symbol of trust shattered. Moving forward in time, we find ourselves in the tumultuous courts of medieval England. The Wars of the Roses were a series of dynastic conflicts between the houses of Lancaster and York. Among the many shifting alliances, one betrayal stands out. The treachery of Richard Neville, Earl of Warwick, known as the Kingmaker. Warwick was instrumental in placing Edward IV on the throne, only to later turn against him. Disillusioned by Edward's choices, Warwick allied with his former enemies and even arranged for Edward's capture. This dramatic reversal not only altered the course of the war, but also demonstrated how ambition and discontent could overturn even the strongest of loyalties. But betrayal is not confined to the corridors of power. Sometimes it unfolds on the battlefield, where the stakes are life and death. Consider the story of Benedict Arnold during the American Revolutionary War. Once a celebrated general in the Continental Army, Arnold grew resentful over perceived slights and lack of recognition. In 1780, he secretly plotted to surrender the strategic fort at West Point to the British. His plan was uncovered at the last moment, and Arnold escaped to British lines, forever branding his name as synonymous with treason in American history. The shock of Arnold's betrayal reverberated through the fledgling nation, serving as a stark reminder that even heroes can fall from grace. Venturing into the world of espionage, the Cold War era produced its own share of shocking betrayals. One of the most notorious cases involved Kim Philby, a high-ranking member of British intelligence. For years, Philby operated as a double agent for the Soviet Union, passing secrets that compromised countless operations and endangered lives. His trusted position allowed him to evade suspicion, and when his duplicity was finally revealed, it sent shockwaves through the intelligence community. Philby's actions not only betrayed his country, but also his friends and colleagues, many of whom never suspected the true extent of his deception. Not all betrayals are political or military. In the realm of science and discovery, trust is just as crucial and just as vulnerable. The story of Rosalind Franklin and the discovery of the DNA double helix is a case in point. Franklin's pioneering work produced the famous Photo 51, a critical piece of evidence that revealed the structure of DNA. Without her knowledge or consent, this photograph was shown to James Watson and Francis Crick, who used it to build their own model of DNA. While Watson and Crick received the Nobel Prize, Franklin's contributions were largely overlooked during her lifetime. The scientific community has since recognized the injustice, but the episode remains a cautionary tale about the perils of ambition and the importance of giving credit where it is due. Betrayal can also be found in the world of art and literature. The story of Vincent van Gogh and his friend Paul Gauguin is one of both creative collaboration and personal heartache. Van Gogh, struggling with mental illness, invited Gauguin to live and work with him in Arles, France. Their partnership was fraught with tension, culminating in a heated argument that led to Gauguin's abrupt departure. The sense of abandonment and betrayal deeply affected Van Gogh, contributing to his subsequent breakdown. While their falling out may not have altered the course of nations, it stands as a poignant reminder of how trust and friendship can unravel under the strain of personal demons. Let us not forget the betrayals that have occurred in the fight for civil rights and justice. In the early 20th century, Marcus Garvey emerged as a powerful advocate for black empowerment and unity. Yet, his movement was undermined from within by informants who reported to the authorities, leading to Garvey's arrest and eventual deportation. The betrayal by those he trusted weakened the movement and highlighted the lengths to which opponents would go to stifle voices of change. As we reflect on these stories, it becomes clear that betrayal is a universal theme, one that transcends time, place, and circumstance. Whether driven by ambition, fear, jealousy, or desperation, acts of betrayal have shaped the destinies of individuals and nations alike. They remind us of the fragility of trust and the consequences that can arise when it is broken. Yet, from these tales also emerge lessons of resilience, forgiveness, and the enduring human spirit. History's most shocking betrayals may have left scars, but they have also inspired acts of courage and redemption. By understanding these stories, we gain insight not only into the past, but also into the complexities of human nature. If you found these stories as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Your support helps us continue to uncover the hidden chapters of history and bring you more incredible stories from around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the most shocking betrayals in history. You never know what secrets the past still holds.